What's up, everybody? I am trying to figure out how to do this. That looks shitty. Well, I don't want to get a ticket, so I'm gonna put my. Okay, well, you guys gonna have to go with that. So there's three cops right in front of me. I don't know if I'm supposed to slow down. There's three cops. That must have been a bad accident, but whatever. Um, so I went off my medication. But there's a good reason why. Please let me explain. Okay, I'm at 30%. Hi, everybody. So, it always has to be a minute before you even start your video nowadays. So, I want to say that I went out of my notifications, but I don't want to say it's a good reason, but it's a good reason. Hi, I love you. Does that mean I love you? Um, Hello. I know who you are. You watch my your videos. I watch some of yours. I think your family's from South America. South America, continent of South America. So I had a final and exam today for my class, and it was a social psychology course, and I have an A in the class right now. So whether I pass or not, I'm probably gonna end up with a B. If I get all the questions right, I'm gonna get an A, and if I miss like three, then I'm gonna get like, huh? So if I miss three, I'm gonna get an A. If I miss like 10, I'm gonna get a B. So I was so anxious today, like for my social psychology class, I learned that a lot of the things we do impact our lives, impact, how we do in life in general. So I felt like if I ate, greasy food or just unhealthy for today's exam, if I didn't sleep well, I would have not passed my exam. It would have been more stressful. And I know it's contradiction because like in my social psychology class, they say like learning things like right away is not a good learning things like at the last minute is not a good learning habit. That's a bad habit. That's the worst you want to do, and that's what the one I did today. I was like, I don't know. I felt so like. Give me a second. I'm like driving at 80. I don't know. Like, let me just. Anyways, the contradiction, right? So I just didn't want to like. These fucking cars, like okay. Anyway, sorry, I was playing with that car. Like I don't know what's the problem. So, so then I know like they say, one person knows their own self. So for one, my learning habit was horrible because I studied at the last minute. And I tried the whole week to study, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I would procrastinate, maybe study. I was like, wow, it's easy. Why did I procrastinate? But still, it's like in my mind, I cannot do it to the last minute. I know it's weird, so that was wrong. I didn't eat any greasy food, while studying. I, I kept my metabolism where it was like not too sedative and not too like, what's the word for mess like. I didn't do anything where where my body would have been like too alert or too too like drowsiness, if you could say. So that's something I did, and I don't know. Regardless, I'm probably gonna pass with a B. I'm happy about that. Today and yesterday, it's been unbalanced for 2 days so far. Like especially in the morning, cause like I don't feel like taking the medication. Cause I feel like I don't know. And then like at night, okay, last night I didn't take my medication. or maybe I did. I don't know, but I don't think I took it. And then like today in the morning I didn't take it. So now I'm gonna like now that I'm like kind of just over with exams, I'm gonna like take my meds again. It's because for me, um, I don't want to say I experiment with drugs, but like I kind of like experiment with drugs. And I want to say like let's say you're on a sedative, like drowsy. If you keep taking it and then you go, oh shit, that car's going fucking slow. And like let's say you get off the medication, you're gonna all of a sudden like feel this like wow, damn, energized and like stuff. Like you're gonna feel like from stabilized or not stabilized to like whew. Same thing when you go off your like bipolar medication, you're gonna feel like, and then you're gonna have like up, and then you're gonna have withdrawal symptoms. So that's with psychiatric medication. With like I don't know, that's always been my bad habit where I go on the medication, just to like have a bipolar, let's say a manic episode. So like either I'm driving slow, car car I hear. But yeah, so like to have a manic episode, I go off my medication because like I feel like that's the best thing for me to like energize me, to like not make me feel so depressed. I don't know. I know it's a bad habit, and like it's like yeah. So that's one thing I do. One of my unhealthy habits is pulling out my meds so I could have a lot of energy and be energized and just like have this like manic episode. And I know that's bad, and what else do I want to say? I don't think side effects. Oh, the withdrawal symptoms. I when I go on my off my meds, I do have withdrawal symptoms. Like I feel so any like psychological disorder medication you take, you're gonna have withdrawal symptoms, and those are the worst. I just want to tell everybody that like you're gonna have like suicidal thoughts, horrible. I've withdrawn so many times from medication, and I've had so many bad symptoms that it's not funny, and like a lot of times it's just like you feel horrible, That's one of the precautions. I wanna like some of the like how do you say it? Like some of the some of the things I want to tell you. If you ever go off meds, like you'll feel horrible with drugs. Like I don't know, like it's just one of my horrible. I don't know. One of the I've had the worst horrible symptoms with antipsychotics and sedatives, like anxiety medication and just like medication dealing with like schizophrenia and all that. So I've had those horrible symptoms with that right now. Like you know, the funniest thing is that the first thing I got diagnosed with is anxiety, and the last thing I got diagnosed with was like mixed type schizophrenia. And then I'm not on those medications, because of work. I was unable to take those medications, which are the principal meds that I need. I know it's a contradiction that I need those medications, but I'm not taking them. I know, but that's the whole thing with mental health, like, and the sacrifice you take in life. Like, do I want to have a job or do I want to take the meds I need? I need a job. It's just a complicated issue because, like, like it's not a win-win situation, like they say. I really need anxiety medication and I can't take it because I feel drowsy. When I feel drowsy, I don't want to wake up. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to do shit, and just feel like relaxing and chilling and just like you're like this. It's just a complicated issue. Same with antipsychotic. They're the strongest medications there is, and just you just feel like I don't know. I don't like antipsychotic medications, like, and I don't like sedatives, like anxiety medications. And those two I cannot take just 'cause, like, I feel like so drugged up with those. Even a small dosage, I can't work with that. And those are the two meds that I need. But yeah, but right now I'm taking some medication, of course, and I won this video. I had to make another video about another topic, but I do not remember what it was about. All right, that's it. I don't know. Bye.